The president was very clear in his tweet that it was, wiretapping. That spans a whole host of surveillance types of options. The House and the Senate intelligence committees will now look into that and provide a report back. But I think that there has been numerous reports from a variety of outlets over the last couple months that seem to indicate that there has been different types of surveillance that occurred during the 2016 election. That was the entire goal of asking them to look into this further.
But will the DOJ come clear?
Right, and we've made it very clear that we expect the House and the Senate Intelligence Committees to do their job. I think there's a preponderance of reports that continues to come out about surveillance and actions that occurred during the 2016 election. Once they come up with their report, and it was asked earlier today, I think we can talk about the conclusions of that report. Analysis, when you open up various major papers, they make it seem so simple.
So will the DOJ comply with this deadline today?
I understand. My understanding is that they will. But again, I would ask them what their intention is. And I believe there are certain things that they can and can't do in terms of classification and stuff. But I would leave it up to the Department of Justice to answer for the Department of Justice. Earlier today, I think we can talk about the conclusions of that report. But at this time, this is a standard operating procedure for a new administration around this time to ask for the resignation of all the U.S. attorneys. We had most of them, or a good chunk of them, had already submitted their resignation letter. This is just the final swath of individuals who had not at this time. But this is common practice of most administrations. Less than half the number of people that it predicted would be insured. No, the president was calling to thank him for his service. This is a standard, as I said, a standard action that takes place at most administrations. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend. The president's intention right now is to donate his salary at the end of the year, and he has kindly asked that you all help determine where that goes. The way that we can avoid scrutiny is to let the press corps determine where it should go. He will. In all seriousness, I think his view is he made a pledge to the American people. He wants to donate it to charity, and he'd love your help to determine where it should go. With partners in the region as we look to contain North Korea's military threat. The system is failing on its own. It makes it seem like it's all rainbows and puppies. At the end of the day, if you have a card and you're getting a subsidy but you're not getting care, you have nothing. And so walking into a doctor's office where you can hand them a card and say, hey, I've got a $5,000 tax subsidy, if that doctor doesn't take the care or the deductible's so high, then you really don't have anything. And so to do an apples and apples comparison is hardly an accurate analysis of what the current situation is.